Okay, so let's see an example, one more example. So you have a 10 volt here. This is a 10 kilo ohm. This is a diode D1, this is diode D2, PN, 5 kilo ohm resistor, my negative positive 10 volt. Okay, these are grounds. The current flowing through this is ID1 and this is V0. Okay, the voltage taken from this point to ground. Okay, from this point to ground it is V0. You have to calculate the value of V0 and ID1. Okay, given that D1 and D2 are having V gamma is equal to 0.7 volt. They are practical diodes. So you can use either of them. Uh, you can I'll use a short circuit test, SC test first. Then how it will look like? So this is how it will look like. Those two diodes are short. Now we will calculate the current across these and this. Let's say this is I1, this is I2. We want these currents. So what I can do is I'll apply KVL from this ground to this ground like this, or I can apply the ground from this to this ground to this ground. So this ground to this ground will give me the value of I2 and this ground to this ground will give me the value of I1. Sorry, let's say I'll write. So give this ground to this ground, it will give the value of I. If I'll have the value of I and I2, I can have the value of I1. Okay, so first I'll apply KVL here. So this is 5k I2 minus 10 is equal to 0. So I2 will be 10 by 5k, which is 2 milliampere. Okay, and if I'll apply ground from this ground to this ground, I'll get minus 10 plus 10k I plus 5k I2 minus 10 is equal to 0. This will give me I2 is 2 milliampere, so this term will be 10 milliampere and kilo will get cancelled. 5 into 2 is 10. 110 will get cancelled to another 10, positive, negative. So what I'll get is I is equal to 10 divided by 10k, which is 1 milliampere. Okay, so you can see that if I will apply KCL at this point, I is equal to I1 plus I2. So I is 1 milliampere, I1 we don't know, I2 is 2 milliampere. So I1 you will get is minus 1 milliampere. Once you have I1 and I2, you know the states of diode. So since this current is negative, your D1 will be off, this current is positive, D2 will be on. Okay, so you can replace these guys with their equivalent circuits. So what you will get is 10k, D1 is off, then this is on, D2 is on, so I am writing it is V gamma, which is 0.7 volt, 5k, negative positive, ground, 10 volt, ground. So clearly you can see ID1 is 0. Okay, 0 ampere because this is open. And what do we want? V0 we want. So we have applied this, we will apply KVL in this branch. Okay, so ID1 is 0. KVL if you will apply, minus 10 plus 10k I plus 0.7 plus 5k I minus 10 is equal to 0. If you will solve, you will get the value of I, you will get the value of current through this branch. So ID1 I will write here, equal to 0 amp. If you will solve it, 20 minus 0.7 divided by 15k, that is I, and if you multiply it with so this is I, and V naught will be 5k I minus 10. Okay, the voltage drop across this and this voltage. So 5k into 20 minus 0 0.0, 19.3 divided by 15k minus 10. Okay, this will be giving you minus 3 point something. Okay, so this 3 point, okay, I will calculate, which is this is the will cancel with 19.3 divided by 3 minus 10. Okay, so this will give me 3.57 minus 3.57 volts. Okay, so one you got this, and V naught is equal to minus 3.57 volts. This will be your answer. So I hope you got the feel that how I have calculated this, okay, using short circuit technique. Now let's say I'll use open circuit technique, then how it will look like. Okay, so let's apply open circuit test. So open circuit test, if you will see, we'll just open it. So what we'll get is, this is 10 volt, positive negative, this is 10k, this will be open, again open, 5k, negative positive, 10 volt, this is ground, this is ground, this is ground. Okay, this is V naught. So we have to calculate the voltage across this. So this, let's say Pn, this is Pn, so this is Vpn1, Vpn2. Okay, so Vpn1, if we want to calculate, then this is connected to 10 volt. Okay, Vpn2 we are calculating, so Vp, which is 10 volt, and this guy is connected to minus 10 volt. There won't be any current because so there won't be any drop across this 5k. Okay, that's why I am not including. So minus 10 volt. Okay, this is minus 10 volt, this plus 10 volt, which is what we are getting, 20 volts. Now if you look at Vpn1, this is connected to 10 and this is connected to 0, so it will be 10 volts. So you saw that the cut-on voltage is same for both the diodes. If any one of them would be having less cut-in voltage, that would have been first on, but since we have same cut-in voltage, so no need to worry. So we saw that Vpn2 and Vpn1, Vpn2 is greater than Vpn1, so it means D2 will be on first. Okay, D2 will be on first. So what I'll do is, I'll make a new circuit from here. This is still testing, it should be like this, positive negative, 10 volt, this is 10k, open, sorry, this will be a diode, this is this is on, so we'll replace it by 0.7, positive negative, 5k, negative positive, 10, ground. This is our new circuit. Now you check for this guy. Okay, so what you can do is, you can open it and you check the voltage across this. Okay, so this is connected to 0 volt, and this voltage we don't know. So what we will do, we will apply KVL in this branch, minus 10 plus 15k plus 0.7 minus 10 is equal to 0. This is the branch current, let's say I will be 20 minus 0.7 divided by 15k, and this will be the current, or 19.3 divided by 15 milliampere. So if you, this will be the current flowing through this 10 kilo ohm resistor. So if you want to calculate Vp, Vp will be 10 minus 10k into 19.3 divided by 15 milliampere. Okay, so once you will calculate, you will get this as minus 2.86 volts. So you can see that this is less than 0, and because this is less than 0, it means this will be open. See, Vp is minus 2.86, Vn is 0, so Vpn is equal to minus 2.86 volts. Okay, that's how I am checking. So this will be open, so ultimately you will get this circuit. Okay, and then rest you know. So I have used both of the techniques. I hope it is clear. And mind you, one thing I also want to mention here. So if you are clear with this, let's say when we were checking for VPN2, it was equal to 20. Okay, and that time VPN1 was equal to 10 volts. Okay, so this was greater than VPN2 was greater than VPN1, and that's the reason this diode was first on, and then we checked for this. Let's say if some situation happens and this becomes same as this guy, means if you have VPN2 is equal to VPN1, then both the diodes will be on together. Okay, because they carry same voltage across them. So this is one point you should remember. If that's the case, then you consider both of them on at the same time. We will see one example on this. Okay, so let's look at another example. This is a circuit given plus 10 volt, half kilo ohm resistor, 1 kilo ohm resistor, diode D2, diode D1. This current which is flowing through D1, we have to calculate. The cut-in voltages is given for both the diodes is 0.7. V0 we have to calculate. This is 1 kilo ohm resistor and then half kilo ohm resistor. Okay, so you can I will use open circuit test. Just I wanted to show something. So open circuit test, this circuit will look like plus 10 volt. This is 1 by 2 kilo ohm, and then this is 1 kilo ohm. This will be open, this will be again open, then this is half kilo ohm, this is 1 kilo ohm. Okay, so this is V0. Okay, so this is D2 and D1. So as always, we have to calculate first the voltages across the diodes. So if you will see, this diode is connected to 0 volt because of this ground. This diode also connected to 0 volt because this is ground. Okay, this is just a open lead we are taking output from. Okay, and here if you will see, this is connected to 10 volt and this is also connected to 10 volt. Okay, so you can see the voltage across this diode is 10 volt and across this diode also it's 10 volt. Okay, means out of these two, nobody is having greater value, so that one will get on first or other will get off first. So you can see that since they are carrying both of them are carrying equal voltages across them, which means both will be on at the same time. Okay, this is the point I wanted to mention. So both of them will be on and we don't have to check for any other condition. Okay, so what I'll do is I will replace everything by a cut-in voltage. So this is positive, negative, 0.7 volt. This is also positive, negative, positive, negative, positive, negative. This is also 0.7 volt. Okay, so now you got the point, so you can calculate the current. So which way we should do it? Okay, So one thing you can see here, this, if you just ignore this line V0, this branch, if you will see this branch, it consists of one positive negative 0.7 volt and 1 kilo ohm, which is same as this branch, 1 kilo ohm and positive negative 0.7 volt. So what you can do is, if I is coming here from this branch, then this will be I by 2 and this will be I by 2. Okay, and again they will come here and they will merge as I. Okay, so I was incoming, will be in this branch and this branch, and they will split into half within this region. Okay, so if you will apply KVL inside this, so if I'll apply KVL on 7, since the current direction is this and I am going that way, so minus I by 2 into 1 kilo ohm, then we will go here plus 0.7 and then here, okay, which is I by 2 also. This is also I by 2, this is also I by 2. So plus 1 kilo ohm. We are not able to find any current. Okay, so maybe not the best way. Rather we should go in this direction like this. Okay, so minus 10 plus 1 by 2 kilo ohm I plus 0.7 plus 1 kilo ohm I by 2 by 2 no half kilo ohm half kilo ohm I plus 0.7 1 kilo ohm I by 2 plus half kilo ohm I is equal to 0. From here you can calculate I, which is what we want. No, we want I by 2, so first we have to calculate I. I will be equal to 10 minus 0.7 divided by this half, and this half will give 1 plus 1 2, so 2, and this is milliampere. So I by 2 will be 10 minus 0.7, that is 9.3 divided by 4 milliampere. This is I dash, let's say dash. This I dash we want, which is I by 2. Okay, so if you will calculate this, what you will get is 2.325 m, 2.325 milliampere. Okay, so this is the current we wanted. And if you want to calculate the V0, which is the current across this branch and voltage drop across this branch and this branch, you can have. Okay, so this is V0 is equal to 1 kilo ohm into I by 2 plus 1 by 2 kilo ohm into I, which is 1 by 2 K 1 by 2, so I into 1 kilo. So V0 will be same as this guy, 2.325 but volts. Okay, and this is milliampere. So I hope you got the feel that how I am. The only point I wanted to make is, when the voltages will be equal, both of them will be open at the same, both will be on at the same time. Okay. Okay, so actually I made a mistake here. I realized right just now. So here there is a mistake. This is actually, calculation is half plus half plus half. Okay, so 1 by 2 is there, so 3 by 2 kilo ohm will be there, so 3 by 2. Okay, so this will be 2 by 3 into 2. Okay, so this will give you, this 2 will get cancelled, 3.1 milliampere. Okay, and if you will calculate the V, that will be 3.1 volt. 1 kilo ohm I by 2, half kilo ohm I. Okay, so 1 by 2 will be 1 kilo ohm, and then I will be as it is. So milliampere will get cancelled and you will get 3.1 volt. Okay, so there was a mistake in calculation.